Hi again, I am Mark. I am the amateur cowboy, and here on my left is Bull, my horse, and then here on my right is Buddy's horse. His name's Cowboy, and I have ridden him before, but it's been a long time, and he hasn't been getting much work lately. And I wanted to talk today about the things I might do with a new horse when I first came into possession of him, or if I'm going to ride him for the first time, maybe work with him. And I think Cowboy fits well for that purpose, because I don't think I've been on him in years. And he does board here with Bull and Molly the mule. I don't know if you can see her, and then Silver's over there. But if I were gonna get a horse in here to work with, what might I do with him? Well, first thing you didn't see, and that's I'd see how he catches up, out in the pasture, and then how he leads up too. And Cowboy did just fine there. In fact, he did a lot better than I thought he was going to. This horse used to, years ago, when you'd lead up with him, he'd walk in front of you. And he's not doing that now, which was great. At least he didn't do it today. And then the next thing I would do, once I felt everything was calm and safe, is I'd try to put him into a position of comfort here. He has a buddy now. He's got Bull over there. He's got some hay. If he wants water, there's water here. And we're still on the property that he's used to. I haven't pushed anything to a limit yet, because I want to give him time to settle into the fact that now he's got a human who's trying to work with him. And so I'm going to continue to groom him here. He's got a lot of winter coat that's coming off. But I'm looking to just kind of develop some trust and some comfort level here between the two of us, and I don't think that's going to be a problem at all. If it were, I would continue to work on that until I felt him relax and become comfortable in this situation. I wouldn't say, well, we're going to work through that with the saddle on and in the round crowd. No, I'd try to address that right away. I need him to be relaxed and comfortable before he's going to be in a learning frame of mind. And so that's really, with a new horse, my number one goal, after safety, of course. Safety is always at the top of my list of goals. And I don't feel like safety right now is an issue with this horse. Now, when I go to get on him, we're going to do some other things, some pre-flight exercises, if you will, to make sure that he's accepting the saddle, accepting the human, accepting the bit, all those things before I'm willing to put my life at risk on this horse or any other horse. And frankly, I do those things with Bull too on a regular basis. Depending on how much I've been riding Bull, I'll go through the pre-flight exercises, and make sure that he's good. Bull in the spring, that's the season where he kind of gets a wild hair, if you know what I mean. And last year he almost bucked me off. He did buck my partner Michelle off. She was fine, but he also had a little bout of lameness, which I'm kind of dealing with again right now. I think in the spring, his feet, his hooves, they grow super fast. This is the month of April, and they are growing really fast, and he's a little bit long. And so I'm trying to get the farrier to come out and address that, because I tried to ride him today on a trail, and we were able to do it, but he is lame, slightly lame. And so the spring is a tough time of year for Bull, and so I got to be careful with him in the spring. And who knows? This horse, spring may be the same thing for him. I don't know. I don't have enough experience with him. But so this is kind of step one, is seeing if he can relax with me around him, doing all this stuff to him that frankly has not been done to him much at all in the last 2-3 years. He's kind of been a pasture pet. We've taken him hunting every fall, but he doesn't get much work up there because he's not really the greatest trail horse in the world. Struggles with water crossings, and what's interesting about that is it's the narrower crossings that give him the biggest problem. So, you know, a 6-inch brook, honest to God, this horse can really struggle getting across a 6-inch brook, especially if there are rocks and down deadfall trees in there and just anything that, you know, can bother him. And what he does is he'll balk and he'll balk and he'll balk, and then finally, when he decides mentally he's going to go across, the human on his back kind of loses control, I think, you know, no matter who that is, and this horse launches himself from his rear legs up into the air and across the little babbling brook. So that's step one. I'm going to go ahead and get him tacked up, and then we'll go into the round corral. I'll show you some of the pre-flight exercises I do, some of the things I'm looking for before I'm willing to get on a horse, and if everything checks out, we'll get on and ride. I'm Mark, the amateur cowboy, with my horse Bull back here and a horse named Cowboy right here.